I'll shoot you, shoot him again. I will, Lord.
Hello, LimeWire. Unique here. Today I will be doing a review for a retro game, Fallout New Vegas. Fallout New Vegas is a post-apocalyptic themed style first-person RPG game developed by beloved RPG game creator and developer Bioware. Instead of futuristic space station hellscapes, Bioware for New Vegas looks to an alternative timeline where the Cold War never ended and a nuclear holocaust took place. You play a silent protagonist who is unnamed until you name him/her. Your goal? To discover the origin of the undead. Be wary though, you may find that she was dead all along. Where should I start with this game? First, let's talk about the visual and general presentation of the game. The sounds are jarring. I don't know how else to put it. They simply do not mesh well with the rest of the game. I'm not sure what kind of hard substance the guys are doing back in the sound lounge, but they are To be fair, I don't know if we can blame it on the sound guys. As you can see, for a game in 2020, the art style was fairly stylized, and so are the graphical effects. I would say it just isn't pulled off very well. And man, in fact, the line in layering is generally very thin. The story is uninspired and trends to be linear. Go this, do that. It does not vary all that much depending on any of the decisions you make. What you can count on is to make you feel fragmented, like you've been blown all across the Mojave Desert and you can't quite make heads or tails of any one moment in the game. Something is just off. I experienced this game as thought if we're out of order, and we'll come back to that story a little later because it is a statement of the game and we're going to do some exposing. I felt something was off, so I went into the .ini files and had my team dig around and discover it was 75% every second chance for your character to fire their weapon without your input. I thought I might fix this by telling them to put their weapon away, but no, they pull it out and fire, causing you to commit heinous acts which the game punishes you for relentlessly. So what happened to Closer Baby? By this clear manipulation of their user base. I'll tell you, nepotism. Johnny Vestibule, chief engineer of offices of Bioware International, decided to develop this game on a whim. Quotes from inside sources say that he would come into the offices, clearly coked up and chuckled, shit out, and they had to implement change or they would be beaten within an inch of their lives because of Johnny Vestibule's connections with the mob. Answers the question of why such a strange shame. It gets better, because at the time under their development, the Bioware recently got into trouble with their stock. Not that other part. Bioware, developer of devoted games like CyberPunk 2077, Skyrim, and Cyberpunk and Falling. So, you know what I mean by that. Fallout New Vegas is the first game since Cyberpunk 2077. As you can see, is their first return for the heinous acts committed are... I really have to consider a game in its entirety is just review
how little effort they put in.
Probably 3 out of 32 of all of the criteria.
Listen to that sound.
I do a
What is going on?
Tier system.
Something went horribly wrong.
2 out of 3 times it
don't have the heart
in the rock paper developers. But what do you see from game reviewers? It really does well in the Blitz rounds. I have a system of 30 out of 10, where I put it up against my opinion servers if we continue supporting these reviewers. It won 2 out of 33 times.
Whose pocket is the money going in?
Not a good score. It ticks it out of the park in the another thing. No human being ever part is what is it trying to say about quality? Today I will be reviewing a retro game for a game named Fallout New Vegas. Fallout New Vegas is the first return to form of Bioware after their hit game CyberPunk. You may ask yourself, wow, 2 AAA releases in a row. I beg to differ, though. This is not a AAA release. This is single A. Might as well be for the amount of work they put into it. What do you have to consider about this game? We go from survival horror setting in space. Yeah. LimeWire, I hope you'll think better with your wallet. Learn to vote with your wallet. Not that other part. There are hookers in the game. So, you know what I mean by that. As you can see, the heinous acts committed are... I give this game a review of probably 3 out of 32 of all of the criteria. I do a 3 base tier system. 2 out of 3
Not that
times
other
it won
part.
against me in the rock, paper, scissors.
There
are hookers in the game. I have a system of 33 where I put it up against my opinion 33 times. It won as 2 out of 33 times. I give this game, no human being ever looked like this. Not that other part. Review, there are hookers. Probably 3 out of 32. So, you know what I mean by that. I do a 3 base tier system. As 2 out of 3 times it won against me. The heinous acts committed are... It really does well in the blitz I give round. This game... I have a system of 33 where I put it up against my opinion 33 times. It won 2 out of probably 3 out of 32 of all of the not criteria. A good score. It takes it out of the park in the blitz round. No human being ever looked like this. 2 out of 3 times it won against me in the rock, paper, scissors. It really does well in the blitz rounds. I have a system of 33 where I put it up against my opinion 33 times. It won 2 out of 33 times. Not a good score. It ticks it out of the park in the blitz rounds, though. No human being ever looked like this.